Well, South Africa, I have good news and then I have bad news. The good news is that violent protests are no longer a seasonal problem. And the bad news is that, well, violent protests are no longer a seasonal problem. In the last 3 months, there have been 122 violent protests in Gauteng alone. Analyst Karen Hees from the Municipal IQ Institute. Those are two words that I never thought I'd see in the same sentence. I mean, IQ and municipal. Anyway, she claims that we've reached crisis level. Oh, some of the places ravaged by violent protests in the last month alone have been Mututlung, Matakeng, Majakaneng, Malamulela. All those places start with an M. So all I'm saying to you, if the place you live in starts with an M, the protests are coming. Protests are spreading so fast, they are making Ebola look lazy. Political analyst Ralph Matega had this to say: violent protest is inherited from the past. We have not done any work to rid ourselves of that past. The apartheid legacy. It's like a vampire. It won't die. It's still sucking us dry. Maybe Bra Ralph is onto something. Our police force has gone from shooting at angry black people to shooting at angry black people. The only thing that's changed is the color of the vans of the police. Now let's consider the turmoil in Majakaneng. While authorities say efforts to restore calm simply escalated the situation, I mean, look at what they were doing.
Police in Majakaneng have had their hands full since Monday.
Well, I am no expert in conflict resolution, but I don't think efforts to restore calm should include shooting rubber bullets into a crowd which is already angry. There's a lot of words to describe South Africa's police force, but calm is not one of them. Anyway, what the title of brigadier, you cannot have calmness. It's in your job description. Brigadier, I mean, you are hardcore. But we can't lay all this blame on Ria Pierre's henchmen. Let's see if we can get to the bottom of all of this.
There's someone behind this. We can't tell. Maybe the intelligence at the later stage will tell us who's behind the whole thing.
Who could it be? There must be somebody, because these people know nothing about water. Now all of a sudden they know water. Somebody is telling these people that I need to give them water. These people have been living with us forever. So this somebody must come out. Now here's what Northwest Premier Supra Mahumapelo had to say about all of this.
We are worried as the government, as the African National Congress, that criminals are hibernating within the genuine grievances of the people.
Your community hasn't had water since 2005. I think you're confusing hibernation with dehydration. Hibernation is the wrong word, Baba. It's the wrong word. Firstly, hibernation implies these people are sleeping, and sleeping for a very long time, like bears. You see bears? They sleep the whole of winter. That is called hibernating. The people want water. When will they get the water?
Between now and July, they must have water. Between now and July, there must be water in Majakaneng. Between
now and July, I see the plan here. You are going to wait for the rain and be like, okay, now here's water. Here, this is not what water. Is it not raining? Drink the water, man.
We view this as an act of criminality, because if you were too much for a genuine issue, a proper issue in terms of service delivery, what does that have to do with burning the house of the executive mayor?
Now listen, I agree that burning government property is a ridiculous solution. It's our stuff that we bought with our own money, not to mention the fact that burning someone's house down is just not a nice thing to do. Now there's most definitely a link between having people like Mama will fix it in 6 months in charge and the anger of the citizens. I'm not justifying the burning, I'm just trying to understand it. Is it possible to see the frustration while simultaneously condemning the violence, criminalizing the frustrated actions of the poor isn't the solution here? Yes, arsonists should be prosecuted, but let's not ignore the other side of the coin. But with that said, 140 schools in Malamulela stood empty this whole week because of the protest. Think about that. Think about it.